Good morning, everyone. I just wanted to update you on last night's tour. I didn't take any pictures or videos. I was in a group of a Girl Scout troop. To protect their privacy, I didn't want to catch them in any of the pictures or anything, and they were running around and all that and having fun and all that. So the difference between the nighttime tour and the daytime tour is the nighttime tour, you see more stuff. You do it in reverse, and you see more stuff that you don't see on the daytime tour. But the daytime tour is more informational. The nighttime tour, they just pretty much, they might tell you a few things about each room, but pretty much they let you go crazy in there. So both tours have their good points. I'm glad I did both. You know, after doing it with the Girl Scout troop, I had a little bit of a headache. But, you know, the girls had fun, so that's the most important thing. Right now, I'm getting ready to have breakfast. I'm going to go check out the swimming hole. I'll videotape it. And then I'm going to go find this other, it's a sinkhole trail. It's around a trail around a sinkhole. And I'll videotape some of that. So, here we go. Hello guys, I'm parked across the street from the pavilion in the Blue Hole Spring. So let's go across and see what it's like. It's a nice picnic pavilion. I just ate my breakfast there. It's nice and it's so quiet. You hear a couple campers around, but other than that, so far it's peaceful. There's a barbecue grills. There's one on each side. Bunch of picnic tables. I think somebody was having a birthday party here yesterday when I drove through, so I didn't want to interrupt, so I let them have their space. There's some stairs going down. According to what other people are saying, that the water looks darker because there's been rainfall, but the water level's down some. So let's go see what we have here. And apparently the water can get up to this high, that where that rim is. So let's take a walk around and see what we have. There's swimming rules. There is no lifeguard on duty, so there's the rules. No, somebody said there's fish in here. That would be cute, curious. And I think this is a floating dock. Yeah. So. Try not to get you around the sun. Some dragonflies flying around. It does look darker, so that could be why. Alright, let's go back up. Take a walk around. There's a boardwalk going around it. So let's take a little walk. It's not that big. So it shouldn't take that long. I'm a pretty brisk walker too, so. A lot of yard debris. It looks like they must have mowed the grass here recently. Ugh. Let's go over to this side. Looks a little bit greener here in the light. So. A lot of area to play and have picnics. There's picnic areas all around. They said that the area got hit pretty hard with Hurricane Michael, and they're still trying to bounce back from that. People are donating trees to plant, so. That's like a little nature trail right here. Thought I saw a turtle in there. Okay. There's a gnat flying around. I'm sure somebody has made that little place their home. Some little critter. Oh, I did hear a fish or something jumped in the water. As long as it wasn't a gator. Yeah, I hear fish in there, so apparently there is fish in there. I think you can walk over here through the campground that I'm at too. There's a trail right there. I think that ends up at the campground. So I might walk it tomorrow just to see. This is pretty nice. It's a beautiful day. It was chilly again last night, but that's okay. Hello, little birds. Yep, there's another trail right there. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I think I'll do those trails tomorrow or the next couple days. Stay close to the campsite. I'm going to set up with my chair and screen room tonight. And since I've been coming and going, I didn't want to just leave everything. Although they said that I could, that it's pretty honest around there. The people are pretty honest and the neighbors are seeming really nice. I've talked to them a couple times. So anyway, there's a bathhouse there, or restrooms, and another picnic area. So even if you're staying here for the day, I think it'd be a nice getaway, day trip or whatever. So there's Maida, so we're going to go back up to her and go over to the sinkhole trail. Hey guys, we took a little bit of a detour. The sinkhole trail wasn't far from the campsite, so I wanted to come and check out the fishing and kayak. You can rent kayaks at the gift shop, and there's a boat launch down there. Supposedly you can fish from here too, so let's go check out the water. It's just a little boat ramp. It's not a huge one. So see what this sign has to say. It says, I don't know if you can read it from the sun. If you can, take a screenshot of that, but I'll read it to you. It says, General Andrew Jackson in Florida, 1818. American desire for the acquisition of Florida grew after 1800 as U.S. frontier expanded. Border incidents provided motivation for General Andrew Jackson's 1818 expedition against Florida's Seminole Indians. Jackson's army destroyed Indian stronghold in the Appalachian region. on May 11, 1818, during a 12-day march from Fort Cassidy on the lower Apalachicola River to the Escambia River. Jackson crossed the Tupelo River's natural bridge near here. Pensacola surrendered to Jackson later that month. This foray into Spanish territory created serious repercussions at home and abroad, but paved the way for U.S. acquisitions of Florida from Spain. Okay, and that's all I have to say about that. So let's I'm sorry for what we took from the Indians. That's a touchy subject with me, so this water looks pretty. Yeah, there's minnows down in the water. So, right, there's people here, so I'm going to turn this off and go out talk to them about how they're fishing. Okay, this is the Disappearing River. Here the Tupelo River flows underground through a cavern and reappears a fourth mile to your left. This may be compared to a spring. Water enters the ground at a high elevation and reappears at a lower elevation. During high water, part of the river continues to flow above the ground in a man-made ditch, once used to float logs downstream. Tupelo means sweet in the Choctaw language. There you go. Maybe we'll go across the street and see the other side in a minute. Actually, let's go now. So, from that sign, we're walking. And I hope you can see this. I can't see what's on my phone. The sun glare is so bad. All I see is a reflection of the street that I'm walking on. So, there's the little bridge. I'm really curious how the fishing is. I got my little pole. Not that I'm an avid fisher or anything. If I catch a brim or two, that's good. It's not about the fishing, it's about the headspace. Oh yeah, you can see there's a little current flowing. Water looks so clear. I don't see any fish. Ah, yeah, there's one right there. Let's see if I can zoom in. I think that's a fish. Yeah, there's a little fish right there. Let's see if I can put it right there. He's not moving. Yeah, there is fish in here. There's another one right over here. Right there. Just swimming under the dock. I may be bringing my fishing pole over here tomorrow too. That's not too bad of a walk. Huh. I got my van. I could drop it in right now. Little babies. Alright, let me go talk to this gentleman. I'm sure he's fished here before. Okay, folks. Gentlemen, they weren't too talkative, but he said there's like bass in there, brim, and some other fish I don't even know about. I'm not, like I said, if I catch a couple brim, I'm good. You know, I'm not a great fisherman. But I think what I'm going to do is the day I break camp, that morning, I may come down here and I may break camp and come down here and fish for a little bit and then head on back home. So then I can do that on the way out before I have to officially check out of my campsite. So Anyway, let's go back to the sinkhole trail. Hey guys, this is what the trail looks like so far. Look at that archway, natural archway. So far, nothing has really popped out other than the lookouts. I mostly keep my eyes on the ground because the Florida rattlesnakes and other snakes. So, I mean, I look up ahead of me, but then mostly keep my eyes on the ground around me when I'm walking trails, just so nothing jumps out at me. I just wanted to give you a view of what the trail looks like. Hey guys, I'm back from the hike. That was fun. It was hot. It started getting warm. I really want to go fishing, so I may be going back up to that fishing hole to see if anything's biting. I didn't bring any bait with me usually. Just to catch brim, I use bread balls. And the only type of bread I have is flour tortillas and cauliflower bread around. So you know. I've got some lures that my nephew and my brother hooked me up with the worms on them. I may try that first, see what happens, and then if not, then try some bread balls. But like I said, I just have a little pocket rocket fishing pole. I'm not there to catch, you know, a tournament fish or, you know, anything big. It's just, I do it mostly for the mindset. It's not about catching the fish. It's about the headspace of when you're doing fishing. So I may wander back up there to the fishing hole. It's too far to walk from the campground. And that's why I was talking about either doing it on my way out, because I would have to, if I set up camp, then I gotta, you know, try to back in my van around if I put my screen room up around all that, and I'm not even with the backup camera, I'm not the greatest at backing up. So I may ride back up to the fishing hole and see how that's looking, if that gentleman is still there or spending the day. I don't want to invade on his space either. So right now, I think I'm gonna, what time is it? It's actually 12 o'clock because I'm still on Florida time. And I almost missed my tour yesterday because I didn't realize that I had passed over time zone. So I think I'm gonna ride back up there and see what it's like. Throw my pole in, see if anything's biting. Okay, we'll catch up with you there. Hey guys, I got back from fishing. I snapped my line twice, and I was able to get my lure back the second time, but I got to restring my fishing pole. So I brought everything back to the campsite. I'm making ice, and I wanted to show you this thing that I got at the Academy Sports for hurricane prep food, and I'm going to eat it today. It's a vegetable beef stew, Omeals. This is self-heating and fully cooked. So according to the directions, it has a heating pad in there. You add, you insert the food pouch into the Omeals bag. Add 3 to 5 ounces of any type of water to the fill line in it. Then, sorry about the glare. You open the heating pad, place it in Omeals bag next to the food pouch. Seal quickly. I can't read that. It says hot steam can occur. It says let steam and heat for 3 to 5 minutes. Carefully remove food pouch, open and enjoy. So I'm going to try this and I'll give you my review on it. So and it does have a steam hole here, so I think that's what I'm going to have for lunch, because I'm hungry, I'm hot, and which I'm probably going to don't need to be eating a hot, something hot, but anyway, yesterday I only had like a sandwich and some chips, and so I'm really hungry and I need a decent meal. I wanted to use my Itaki, but right now I'm trying to got too much things going on, and I'm probably going to use my Itaki. If I'm hungry again later, I'll make some soup in it later. If not, then definitely I'm using it tomorrow. So let me let you know, fix this, and I'll let you know how it works out. Okay guys, here's what's in the package. Here's my 5 ounces of water, the food package, the heating pad, and they even give you a spoon with a napkin and some salt and pepper. So I don't have a tripod yet. If y'all can recommend a good tripod, please let me know in the comments. So I'm gonna put this all together, time it 5 minutes, and come back and let you know how it is. Hey guys, I don't know if you can tell, I was skeptical at first. I didn't feel anything getting hot, but as you can see, there's steam coming out of that pouch. So I've never seen one of these before. I've seen the ones before that you can add hot water to, but not the ones that have the heat pack to it. So I'll keep you informed. Okay guys, it took 5 minutes to heat up. As you can see, it's still steaming, very little bit. You can still see it steaming. So I got to figure out how I can dispose of that safely here. I went ahead and put it on a plate, and there it is. It's not a gourmet meal, but if you're for food rations that heat up by itself, I think that would be great for camping or hiking. And because all you need is room temperature water. So I'm gonna eat this and clean up my van. I totally destroyed it, getting my fishing stuff out. And y'all have a peace out. Have a good night. Okay guys, I took a couple bites. It's okay. To me, it's a little salty, but I never salt anything, so if you like salty stuff, then it probably won't be so bad for you. It is what it is. It's not, like I said earlier, it's not a gourmet meal, but it's something to fill your belly. So I will talk to you later. Hey everyone, I'm trying out my Itaki food cooker again. Sorry the lighting is so horrible. It's getting dark, and I was hungry. I just got a shower at the campsite, and it was actually pretty good. I'm going to take you on a tour of the campgrounds tomorrow, but what I'm cooking in it is just the noodles of the ramen noodles. I crunched them up. Some chicken, roasted chicken, that super blend I was told you about before. It's got broccoli, Brussels sprouts, Napa cabbage, kohlrabi, carrots, and kale, and it's really good. I make salads out of it too. And then I chopped up a green onion, and I put some mushrooms in it. I'm cooking it. Oh, and this is the game changer right here. This ramen ginger soy chicken broth is awesome on your ramen noodles. So I put about a cup and a half to a cup and a half in the food cooker, and a half a cup of water in the bottom, as it states to cook with. And I'll let you know how it turns out, and I'll show you a picture of it coming out cooked. Thank you. Okay guys, here it is all cooked. The ramen noodles are cooked really good. The vegetables are cooked. I wish I would have put more vegetables in there. I'll know next time. But I'm going to let this cool down and have some dinner. So far, I'm pretty impressed with this, and it only took 30 minutes to cook. I might cut it down a little bit less next time, and see what happens there. But so far I'm liking it so much. So far it's great for camping, and while it was cooking, I was doing some other stuff. So y'all have a good night and enjoy your whatever you're doing.